Hello, friends. Hello, and welcome to Coordinating Your Chaos with the Blended Mama. My name is Teresa Stone. I am an independent brand ambassador with Tula 12, and today we are here for a special edition of Craft with Me. I am getting ready for conference. It is in less than 2 weeks. I'm super excited. You're going to actually get to see my countdown. Super excited, and I'm working in my conference. Just wanted to come and play with you guys so that you could kind of see something that you can do with a bullet journal. So if you caught my earlier video from tonight, it was a bullet journal. It was bullet journal basics or Bouger basics. But today we are going to be playing with crafting in it. So I'm super excited. And we're going to do a few different things. And we're going to just kind of take it as we go and adjust as we need to. So I don't necessarily have everything planned out, which I don't know. We're going to see how that goes. Okay. But let me go ahead and share. This is my conference journal. So you can see some of the things I've already journaled. These are like conference memories from previous years. That was just to help me get excited. And then here is my countdown to conference. So I have some fun stickers that another leader sent to me that I'm using for my countdown. And so we are here on 13 days, friends, 13 days. So you can see some of the things I've already done. So I have a packing list started. I need to finish. And then our travel plan, places to put some more pictures. I have our meal plan, but what I just printed, except it didn't print properly. So I was trying to print out the agenda, but it did not work well. So I may need to try something a little bit different because that did not work, friends, did not work. So I do have a sprocket printer, and that was what I was trying to print on, and it did not print properly. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh. I might just have to print something extra on the other page and see if that. Give me 1 second, friends. Listen, this is what happens whenever you go live and you weren't really quite done. So let's see. Nope, that's not going to work either. I don't know. I'll have to play with that later. Anyway, I was trying to print the agenda and it just didn't end up working out. But all right, so we have a meal plan, I have budget, and I have this open space because it didn't end up being what I had intended for it to be. I have a conference bucket list. I have the road trip, which I cut this out of our road trip COP deco. And then this one is for road trip pics and quotes. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to find, so this is what I have left. I have this, I have this one. We are going to use with my friends, that is for sure. Alrighty. I feel like I should have a little more, but maybe not. Nope. Okay. Alrighty. So we still have some sticker you can play with, some papers. We have a journal card. So we're going to play with this a little bit. And So I still have this whole page too. But what I'm thinking, oh, I might cut this. I think we'll cut this out and do this on here on the bottom. So I'm going to grab my little crafty scissors here, friends. And we are going to cut. And you guys just have to be patient with me. This is not my forte, okay? And this will be great because one of the car trip jokes from last year's conference was about mountains and molehills, because I pick up some of my West Coast friends in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then we drive the rest of the way. And so we go through the Appalachian Mountains and up to Ohio. And let's just say the Appalachian Mountains are a little smoother than the Rockies, right? So they pretty much said, mountains? We're in the mountains? These are not mountains. So yeah, that was the running joke, was where are the mountains? So I think it's appropriate to put a picture of some mountains here. And we can even layer it a little bit with some more. Yeah, we'll just do just green, this lower section. I like the lighter color, but it doesn't go far enough. So we're going to just do this one. Thank you guys for bearing with me. See, this is what happens when I don't plan it out. I didn't have it all pre-cut, organized, or anything. Like, I really didn't know what I was doing here. So, there you go. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna do this, and we're gonna stick it here. And the craft tape I'm using is just your regular crafter's tape. You can get it at your favorite craft store. I personally am not brand loyal. I'm sure there are crafters who are. Also need to just trim that just a tiny bit more. Okay. Alrighty, so we have some mountains, and I was thinking we would add this notepad paper up top just to give a little bit more of a defined place for quotes. But let me see, I have some other travel paper. I actually have this one as well. So maybe I think that might be better just to put some pictures on it. Okay, so I'm going to just add the craft into this. So it's just going to give a defined space for some fun travel quotes as we go. Okay, so you can make yours, like you can do all sorts of fun things. I may add another sheet. So this is off of a notepad. And this was part of our sneak peek kits. So I'm debating whether I want to add another, but I think for right now I'm going to just let it be. All right, friends. So let's see. I'm going to leave that for some more road trip photos. And bucket list. So what you can do, and what I did here was I printed out the words that I wanted, and I used a light underneath to help me with the font, because pretty handwriting is not my forte. You can see I've created a fun content plan in here. Let's find another page. All right, so that's conference week. That's actually not what's going next. This is going to be director night. So let me find this, and you'll see what I did for the font. Give me a second to get it plugged in here. Alrighty. And we're going to hope this works, because it did actually fall off of my shelf the other day, and hopefully it still works. It does. Alright, now what did I do with the words? This happened the last time too, friends. Like, I just had it. You guys saw it. For real. How do I lose things? Now you guys see why I have to write everything down, because I totally lose things. I just had it. Also, that is bothering me. For real. I don't even know how I do this, friends. How do I lose things? Bear with me. I'm looking. I mean, I just had it. Oh, bless. It was stuck to the back. Goodness gracious. So I will also say this is easier before you've decorated. So note to self for next time. Do this part before you, and I may just put it on a different page. Actually, we're going to do that. So we're going to just skip a page, and worst case, I just glue some pages together. Okay. All right, so I basically had used some stickies to map out where I wanted things. And I will be 100% honest, someone else told me about this little hack. So this was not my idea, but I will 100% utilize it. So if you are pretty confident in your skills, you can go ahead and do this in pen. If not, you can write it in pencil. But I am going to go ahead and do it in pen, friends. We are just committing to it. And what I do is I outline, and then I'll come back and fill in where I need to, because there will be some portions that need to get colored in. So this is our first year with a director night. So anybody that is a brand director and above got invited to a special night on Tuesday. So it's the first time we've done this. And then the executive brand directors get even more special stuff, which is not me. So they get a brunch, breakfast, I'm not sure which it is, with Natasha, who is the owner of Tula 12. And I'm sure there are fun things discussed at that. But I'm super excited to hang out. I don't know how many directors there are. I feel like it was 7 or 8 that are coming. And I apologize, I can't talk at the same time as I'm tracing. It takes too much concentration. Now, if you are blessed with the ability to do pretty scripts and pretty handwriting, more power to you. That was just not me. We do have a handwriting insert. I have not had the discipline to sit and practice. So this is what I'm doing for this time, and maybe next year I will be able to do this on my own. But for this year, it's my first time doing a journal like this for conference. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's been a lot of fun to create it. I meant to print out a picture of a bucket to put onto the bucket list pages. So I'll come back and do that another day. But man, the time is flying. It is just flying. So I'm super excited. All right, so there we go. And now I'm going to just come back and color. And I'm doing it. Let me see if I have a thicker one. I feel like I have a thicker. Ooh, that's too thick. Still too thick. I have like a whole set of like calligraphy markers. But I don't actually do calligraphy. I tried. I just was not. I didn't try hard enough. But I did try. I just wasn't very good at it. So, yeah. Anyway, so we're going to do this. And we are going to director night is just, it's not going to be, I'm just going to leave the pages open. So these are going to be pretty open for content. So it'll probably be mostly photos of whatever it is that we do. I will print out the agenda, or that was my plan, was to print it on a photo, but the last one didn't print very well, so I'm not sure if that one will either. We're gonna try, see what I can make happen. But I won't make you guys wait through that. That would be like watching water boil, waiting for the pot to boil. So, all right, so trying to think through some of the other things that are in here. I'm gonna go ahead and create like a notes page. I may just do it in pencil. Actually, the next page I can probably put leader agenda. But it's going to be the same concept. You guys probably don't care about that. So let me see if I can find some pretty washi or something to put on some of these pages. I did grab a bunch of washi because y'all know I love some washi tape. Okay. All right. So we have director night, and then let me look through my stencils. Do some swatches, some quotes. All right, let's do those. But I want to do, those are both square. Just want to do a little pretty underneath the thing. There we go. And these I'm going to put in pencil just because I'm not sure what we're going to end up doing. So I'm going to put them so that I could put like a photo next to it. So I can put a photo here. Oh, I like this one. That's fun. I'll do another one of those down here. Sorry, you can't quite see. Okay, so I can put some pictures underneath those, have some quotes. So, all right, that's the director night. That can go away. Alrighty. All right, what I'm gonna do here is so I'm looking at my agenda. So these are the three things. So this is day one. And those are the things. So we're going to have an office visit. We're going to go bowling, and then we're going to go out to dinner. So I'm just putting those there. And then okay. Okay. Thing that I want to make sure that I save room for is, so some of these I'm not going to create until we're there, only because I want it to flow. So I think that I'm going to need room for notes. So that's my concern. Okay. So this one is conference. So I do have a plan for this, and I'm not going to make y'all watch me sketch that out either. So day 3 notes. So somewhere in here, I need to create some yearbook pages. So if you are watching, feel free to comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Is it as hot where you are as it is here? Let me just put this back in here. That one's going away. This is like a reminder, and you just need this somewhere. We'll put it here. So where I'm just struggling is I need to create like a page. What I want to do is create a page for, and it's going to be multiple for people to sign like in a yearbook. And maybe I should just put it at the very back and let it be the end. I just, I mean, I could do that. Maybe I'll do that. And I'll just put it at the very back, and it becomes pages. I mean, there's about 70, 80 people. So maybe I'll do that here in the back. Thoughts? I don't know. So stay tuned for more. I know this wasn't quite what I was, actually, before we go, so that you can get some real crafting, because this was not, like, I don't know. Sometimes my brain is there, and sometimes it's like, yeah, Teresa, that was a great idea, but that was not what you were wanting. I want us to, we are going to craft. So what I'm going to do is grab our, I'm going to grab our road trip card kit. It is a limited edition card kit, so it's only available for a short time. And we are going to have some fun with it. So let's do that. And we'll actually craft. This is what I should have just started with. I don't know why I was trying to do something totally different. But it's okay. It's okay to try different things. There you go. All right, so this is the road trip card kit. Let me just make this so you can see it a little bit better. Oh, that was not what I meant. This is what I meant. Move my phone charger out of the way. All right, friends. All right, so this is the road trip card kit. It has this cute little chameleon on it, and we're gonna have fun with these. So This is a Perks member exclusive. So if you are not a Perks member, you might want to be, so that you can get this too. And like I said, it is a limited edition. They only come out with the new COP kits, which is through the middle of the month or so. And then a new one will come out and it will be something different. So grab yours while you can. We're going to just take a peek. So it has 3. Those are a little different. Okay, so that's the one side, and then this is the other side, and those are really pretty. All right, and then we have the die cuts. Okay, and we have buttons, bows, and sparkles. Okay, and then it will make 9 cards, so they're already pre-cut, pre-folded, makes it super easy. So if you know me, you know that I tend to be a pretty basic card maker. You are not going to find me creating things that take hours and hours. They are going to be quick, they are going to be simple, but they're going to be pretty. So if you are maybe short on time, these are great for like thank you cards for your customers. If you're in business, they're great just for notes to send people. You can have them pre-made and on hand, and you just need to grab a card and go. I love that. They're easy to make. Again, with me, I have very limited time most of the time, so I need them to be quick. But I love them. I have so much fun making these. It is a little bit of a kind of a stress relief for me, a little bit of self-care, because I'm just taking time to be quiet, to just enjoy being creative and not having to stress about anybody other than myself, and maybe getting a paper cut or something like that, right? There's not much you can do wrong. I mean, unless you just don't glue things on. I will tell you, I have made the cards upside down before, where I accidentally, I made it to where you open the flap the wrong way. That's what I mean by upside down. So for example, on this one, you lift the flap up, but I had made it to where, I don't know, it was backwards. So, you wrote it. Anyway, it was just wrong, friends. It was just wrong. So anyway, let's do a little. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Squirrel. But yeah, so making cards, it's great for just a little bit of quiet, a little bit of self-care, a little bit of creativity, get those juices going, and let your mind just unplug and unwind. So important. All right. So, I mean, you can do some, small crafty things. I think I'm going to leave it with just the mountains, though. I'm digging mountains. I don't know if Wendy and Mandy would call these mountains or molehills, but they're mountains to me, and they're pretty, so I'm going to call them mountains. I think the road trip might be my favorite part of conference. Okay, not really. I love conference. It's just so, so, so much fun. All right, so let's do hello, friend. And like that. I will say, with my nails being what they are, I can't get the little sparkly things off very easily. I love them though. They're so fun. They're just hard for me to grab. I was cleaning my son's bedroom the other day, and which I know was weird, but anyway, he's at camp, whatever. I needed it cleaned, so I did it for him. And goodness, guys, the amount of food that was in there, considering we are you don't take food into your bedroom house, it was nasty. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, so I was cleaning out his room and found change on the floor, but y'all, I couldn't pick it up because my nail was just not letting me. It's too thick or whatever. I don't even know. I couldn't pick it up. So even the vacuum wouldn't pick it up either. So it just is still there somewhere. Alrighty. Anywho, I am really love these. They're just so fun. If you have gotten one of our card kits, I'd love to hear which one was your favorite. Was there one that you just absolutely loved and like got a bunch of, or that you hoarded because you're like, I don't want to get rid of them, so you just kept them, you never even made them or sent them? Be curious. I have had some things like that where I'm like, I love it too much to use it. And that, my friends, well, it is what it is. That, my friends, is how I end up with a massive sticker collection. So, because they're too pretty to use, y'all, just use the stickers. Just use the stickers. That's all I have to say. Just use them. This car is so fun. Oh my gosh, I think that would be so fun to have on a car ride, on a road trip. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. And I apologize, that's my dog. She barks at the wind, although I think there's actually somebody here, but she's old and cranky. She barks at everything. But she's not gonna hurt anybody. She's just cranky. Barks a lot. I think we'll make it look like it's driving up the mountain. Every time I see this "You Are Awesome" sticker, I think everything is awesome. Y'all, does anybody else get random songs stuck in their head? I mean, like, for real. Maybe it's just me. I'm sure it's not just me, but anywho, I really love this guy. He's so stinking cute. I think I'm going to use these cards for my teammates that are coming to conference. I do believe that's what I'm going to do. All right, friends. That was finally a craft. I know I have all these. I don't ever use the buttons and the bows. I don't know. I feel like it's just too much. I'm like super simple with my cards. So if you would have added some embellishments, there's obviously plenty to do that, but I am just such a simple person when it comes to my cards. Like, I know that there are things that could have been done to make them fancier, but I like them the way they are. So anyway, friends, I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Make sure that you are following me over on Facebook at the Blended Mama CC or on Instagram. We are doing a planner glow up all month long. You can join our Chaos Coordinator community from either one of those places. And check out theblendedmama.com for more planning tips, tricks, and you should see some planner glow up stuff there soon. So I look forward to hearing from you guys later, and I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I'll see you next time.